right, so we want to continue our story with being able to identify our phases of the moon following our steps. We already know that A is our new moon because it's closest to the sun in this picture. We also know that our letter E is our full moon because it's the furthest from the sun, right? We figured out already that A through E is our waxing because they're getting bigger, new to full. It always goes counterclockwise. And from E to A is our waning because it's going counterclockwise and it's going from a full to new, which is a waning moon. Now we need to figure out how much light can we actually see. All right, how much light when viewed from Earth can we see illuminated on the moon? And we always want to start with the moons that are closest to the new moon. The two moons that are closest to the new moon are called our crescents because we only see a very little bit of light. We only see less than half bright, making both B and H our crescent moons. So let's add that to our diagram. All right, so we know that these are both crescent moons because there's less than half bright. So both both B and H are crescents because they're less than half bright. There we go. And then we have to draw them because we need to remember, right? Waxing and waning moons have light on different sides. So when we look up and if we're the green little smiley face, we're looking up at this crescent waxing moon, right? We can't see the back of it. So that's what we're going to cover the back half. And you can only see that we only see a little bit of light. And this only little bit of light from Earth when we're looking up is only going to be on our right. So what we want to do here is we want to add our light on the right in a nice small crescent shape. I think I'm going to have to do it this way and then flip it. Right. So this is our crescent moon. All right. This is a waxing crescent because the light is on the right. Right. We can actually make a D. I'm sorry. We can actually make a B. If I were to put the letter B over this, a lowercase b, and we made it really big, we could see that this B would loop around and make a crescent. So we can even add that into our notes here, that on a crescent, a waxing crescent, the light is on the right. All right, and we want to do the same thing for our waning. So we want to do the same thing, but in a waning moon, the light is going to be on the left. So we want to make sure the light is on the left, right? And you need to recognize that all this on the other side would be dark. We can change this to a letter D, and you can actually see the same thing, right? That the D will loop around the bright part, and we can see the light is on the left for a waning crescent. All right, so that gives us those two phases